Now to the controversy that just continues for America's big birthday party. Some House Democrats releasing a report accusing the Trump administration of defrauding donors. They say there was a bait and switch, with donors tricked into thinking they were giving their money to the congressionally created bipartisan America 250 organization to plan the celebrations. But instead, they say that millions were funneled to the White House-backed Freedom 250 for events highlighting President Trump. We did reach out to Freedom 250 for comment, but we have not heard back. The group has denied the claims, with a spokesperson repeatedly calling the organization a nonpartisan entity. It was the Democratic members of the House Committee on Natural Resources that put together this scathing new report, and the ranking member of that committee is Representative Jared Huffman. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so the report stating, quote, the national celebration that belonged to the entire country was hijacked to serve one man's vanity. Explain what you believe happened here when we have two of these groups running different events all summer.
Yeah, this 55-page report lays out in great detail how President Trump and his allies first tried to take over the non-political commission that Congress had created in 2016 to lead our national celebration. When that blew up and failed, they simply sidelined the commission. They created a shell company, Freedom LLC, and they proceeded to steal America's birthday. They did things like selling access to the president, harvesting people's personal data into Trump's personal political operation, awarding their close allies huge no-bid contracts, and of course, all of these vanity projects for the president. They set up events and programs that actually enriched President Trump and his cronies.
Okay, so you're contending that they used public money, donor money, to create these events that benefited the president and his allies. What do you hope comes from this investigation, though? Do you even think people realize that this was happening, or what you would contend happened?
No, I don't think people knew it was happening. This was an elaborate scheme that happened mostly in secret because of the way they set up this shell company and then housed it within the Department of Interior as a subsidiary of a trusted charity, the National Parks Foundation. So all of this stuff they did was protected from public scrutiny, and this report is our first step in really bringing it into the light of day. People need to know that this has happened with their tax dollars and in their name. It is too late to stop it from tarnishing our national celebration, but we can at least stop it from becoming the playbook for more corruption and grift.
End game here, because it's considered an interim report. There are so many unanswered questions. What do you hope ends up happening, or what is left to uncover?
Yeah, well, there needs to be a full accounting. There are still hundreds of millions of dollars that have not been accounted for. We have many unanswered questions. The evidence that we do have, including from anonymous sources, whistleblowers, and some really excellent public reporting, points towards what could well be crimes. But we're going to keep pressing ahead. And these are the kind of incidents that, if the evidence bears up, could actually produce criminal referrals. But we're not going to let this go. It's an ongoing investigation, and this will go through the rest of this Congress and beyond.
Yeah, perhaps you might even need a change of administration for any charges, with the DOJ being a Trump-backed agency at this point. Representative Jared Huffman, thank you so much for lending us your insight on this matter.
Thanks for having me.